Everybody wants to control their Boss Katana wirelessly, but it ain't got no Bluetooth. But now, thanks to the Airstep KAT Edition and the addition of a simple app, we are going to switch with this and control the Librarian wirelessly today, right here on GearGasms. Hi everybody, welcome to GearGasms. I'm your host, Alan Barnes. Today, I've got the good folks from Xsonic. They're back with the Airstep Katana Edition. That's the Airstep KAT. Don't go suing anybody over it. You can see this is a sponsored video, obviously. I don't work for Airstep, but sometimes it feels like I do. I'm just kidding, Elroy. Love you guys. But this is a sponsored video because they did send this to me for free. And it's with tidings of great joy that I bring that to you. And while we got the sponsored thing lit up, this is my boy, Parks Custom Pedals, in his Righteous t-shirt. Back to the Airstep KAT Edition. This may finally be the thing that makes me use this Boss Katana more than I do. I like the Boss Katana, sure, it's fun. I don't like having to fiddle around switching channels and back and forth and A and B variations and stuff like that. But there are already USB MIDI foot switches out there that other people use with the Katana. That's not that big a deal. Now what they've done with the Airstep KAT Edition, obviously there's no Bluetooth here, so you still come out of the back with USB-C cable into the back of the Katana. Once you do that, if you don't do anything else, you turn it on and you have this thing. It runs in two modes. The first mode is the bank, the channel switching, up at AB, up, down, whatever. All your channels, we'll see that in a few minutes. This guy over here will switch you, if you do a short press, it will switch you into the next mode, which is toggle effects on and off. And that is super sweet. Because let me tell you, the nice thing about this, that from a gigging situation, it's a song. You come over, you're in the switching mode, you pick the patch that you want, boom, you're in. Tap. Now you're in toggle effects on and off mode, and you can stomp on the delay for your solo. You can stomp on the boost or a mod in and out within the song. So it's 5 switches that do like 10 things right off the bat. We'll get to that in a minute, but first, if you're new to the channel, I'd love to beg you to like and subscribe. This channel is kind of like the WNBA. It'd be a lot better if it spent more time practicing and less time eating pussy. Celebrate mediocrity. So with the addition of an app, as far as I know, there's 2 flavors. I'm an iPhone guy, iPad, because I have a job. But if you're Android,
loser.
Katana Librarian is what the app is called on the Google Play Store, I think it is, blah, blah, blah. But either way you do it, you can get in and you can edit your patches wirelessly through one of these devices, whatever you got. So the first mode that I'm going to go into for the Airstep Katana is basically a channel switcher. The first 4 buttons are switch the channels. Channel 1, channel 2, the A and B variations. And this guy here on the end will switch you into effect toggle on off mode. So this is your initial tone. Let's just say you're rocking out. You want a different tone? What?
Ooh, you suck!
So you get that nice clean. We don't know why you had to play after you said that nice clean. You ruined it, Alan. Alrighty, so that's just 2. What's on this channel? Oh, Sookie. A crunch. I don't know how I have these 4 presets set up. Back to the clean. Back to channel 1, please. Now maybe you're grooving on that tone and you want to keep it there. Let's say you're in a song and that's your bass tone. You just after you select it, you click this guy over here. Did you see the light turn green? That guy right there turns green. That means that you are in toggle mode. Okay, so when you're in toggle effects mode, it's really cool. Now you notice these two main effects, they've got 2 on each one. These are the 4 guys that these 4 switches do. Now you notice those 2 effects came on when I switched to it because they are actually on in the preset. And that would be the effects and the delay were already on. So this is it, this is bone dry. Now you want to turn on, let's see, what would be first? Let's turn on the delay all the way in the end. Now, you'll notice one thing that it did there, even though I was just trying to futz with the delay, I turned the wrong knob, and it still let me control that and bring that in and out, even with that foot switch. So you can make adjustments, real-time adjustments, even when the foot switch is on. The reason I did that is I want to make the delay stand out a little more. Obviously in that preset it wasn't very jumpy. Bone dry. Turn that off. And let's turn on what would be next? The effects. And mod. So let's turn on the mod. Here again, dry. That was a boost. You love that? You love it, don't you? You notice how I put words in your mouth like waiters do? That was good, right?
Oh, yeah.
We're gonna throw it all in there. Are you ready for the dumbest thing you've ever heard? Now you're back on the clean. Okay, so we're gonna do that same sort of thing, just going through the clean so you can hear the effects coming in case you didn't get it on that first round. I did dirty first though. You gotta give me points for that. I'm going to do the same thing and stay on the clean tone. We already saw it switch channels. See the green lights light up? That means we are in switch mode. So let's turn all the stuff off. And you notice the green light comes in, means reverb is on. You can hear it. Turn it up a little bit. You can long press to turn it off. Look at it. See what kind of boost we get. Nice. Take the boost back. What's next? Oh, some pretty chorus. So let's turn that off, back to the dry, the reverb. And it comes back in where I adjusted it. if I leave that patch, it'll go back to where it was unless I save it. It's still a Katana. I want to hold it in that really bad bend area where it's dissonant. Ah! Take that, critics. You love that, don't you? Alrighty. Anyway, we'll put the reverb back on with a long press. So that's pretty much how the effects can come in and out with the Airstep Katana Edition. We're getting ready to do something really fun, I promise. Exchanging glances, wandering through the night. What were the chances we'd be sharing that love? I've got the Airstep KAT version plugged directly into the Katana. It's basically like a Bluetooth dongle. Think of it like that. It's an external Bluetooth module in addition to a switch that allows these apps to talk to it through Bluetooth and then of course go right into the amp. Haha. Boss didn't want us to have wireless for this Katana, but we have thwarted them. So you can get in here and you can change it. You can turn the gain up, turn the reverb up.
You suck!
You can go over here and you can turn effects on and off and you can edit them with boost. Change the boost type. Oh yeah, go over to the modulation. The booster down, all that kind of stuff. You can turn effects on and off. Turn the presence up and down. All kinds of stuff. You can get in here to your different things and do whatever you can do in the Librarian, which I haven't figured that out yet. Tone Central, of course, you can grab that kind of stuff. But yeah, you can't do everything yet with the iOS version because it's for Katana Air. You can do a lot. And of course, the Android version is much more fully realized, and there is the Katana Librarian there. That is very cool. What did we learn today? We learned that if you just get the Airstep KAT and you ain't got no kind of smartphone and you ain't got no kind of smart brain, you can just hook a simple cable up there and you can go switchy, switchity, diggity, dangity, dang dong all day long with your Boss Katana. We also learned that dual mode of being able to switch channels and then go over and toggle effects on and off. What a great, well thought out layout for performers if you're gigging with this thing. Super versatile. And finally, I didn't really go in too deep into the Katana Librarian, not so much to save time, but because I don't really know how to use it. You can sort of see there I'm fumbling around. I don't want to waste your time or mine, but suffice it to say that if you know what you're doing with Katana Librarian and you got this, you can do all your wireless adjustments on the fly for days. As always, I'd like to thank you for the time that you spend with the channel. Please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. You got some ghetto, ratty-ass Section 8 trailer park, government cheese-eating, unwashed, slow-witted friends? Tell them about GearGasms. They're going to fit right in. You want to buy a t-shirt? We've been spotting them on stages out in the wild. Impress your friends. Impress your girlfriend. Disappoint your preacher. Buy a t-shirt. Whatever you do in the next 7 days, don't tell Machine Gun Kelly about it, because he plays guitar worse than I rap. Plus, he's kind of busy right now banging Pete Davidson. Everybody's banging Pete Davidson right now. I don't get it.
It's Britney, bitch.
But play more guitar, watch less YouTube, and keep coming back here week after week for more GearGasms.